Hello, hello, my beloved waking gods and goddesses. Welcome to my new YouTube channel, Love, Truth, and Beauty. Do it yourself or divine in the flesh, where our PTSDs, our pains, traumas, suffering, and dramas are golden gateways to waking up and staying awake, where together we learn how to navigate the ups and downs of the totality of human experience in this perception-managed reality, having discovered that our true divine creative natures in our true sensual sensorial world of 7 senses have all been hijacked and dumbed down into the big fat lie of 5 sense reality. Before we get started, please do give this video a thumbs up. Please help me out and comment and share this video with your friends, family, and communities, and with those with whom you feel would benefit from my content. Please also hit the subscribe button, select the notification bell and the all settings so that when I upload, the YouTube will let you know. I generally upload Tuesdays and Fridays, 2 p.m. Eastern. My name is Maria West, and I am your hostess of the highest, here to download, upload, inspire, and usher you into your bestest and brightest light, your bestest and brightest selves, and inspiring you all to open your hearts wider and wider and wider still. Yes. Big shout out to my new upcoming army of energy masters and trauma-based mind control deactivators, and also to those of you who have recently supported my work and my baby YouTube channel through a donation. You are all the very, very bestest of humanity, and I appreciate you all so very much. Deep bow, my loves, my friends. Here we are, episode 36, 36, and in this video, a little change of pace. I know my last few have been really long and intense and just kind of like getting into the meat of shit in our ongoing conversation and our unpacking and excavation of mind control and doing the great work, the great inner work of awakening to truth, particularly during this great awakening, this great global reset, whatever the F you want to call it, okay? Our last few episodes specifically addressing the various infiltrations and facets of the divide and conquer agendas of the powers that want to be, specific in new age bullshit communities, the woke communities, spirituality camps of fake spiritual tantra gurus, fake spirituality, fake awakened communities that promote and keep it going, the cult abuse. That is, if you don't think, speak, feel, do, like, believe as we do, you're not part of our club, okay? Do you get it? So, dudes, my loves, my babies, my darlings, stop it. That is just more divide and conquer bullshit. So, this is part 4, and I want to go down the rabbit hole even more deeper into the divide and conquer agendas of addressing specifically the fake wokeness in these topics. Okay, so bear with me. Okay, these people, or these, oh, and let's talk about that. What about that one? And the divide and conquer of these mofos. And not to mention these mofos. We can't forget these mofos. And the promulgation of this. Whoa. And this. And not to mention these. There's tons of them. Leading to hopefully this. And then, of course, we can't brush this under the rug. But then again, we also cannot succumb to this. we also can't give this a pass. And we can't let this mofo keep on keeping on as if. You know what I'm saying? Okay? And this, not a fan. I am a fan of this, though. And this is my main priority, along with this, because they go hand in hand. And, what? And then, of course, there's this. I get this all the time. Which, of course, leads to this. And on the bright side, this. And the empowering this. And the right to do this. The actualization of this. And giving the finger to these folks. And asking the question. And is it because of this? And what about this? And this? And let's not ignore this reality. And then, of course, this new one. Fuck. And, of course, there's this. And then the question of this. And this. Do this before you go to bed, all of you. Okay. The climate is hostile. I have been on the receiving end of quite a lot of verbal abuse and hate from my longtime Muggle friends. And who can blame them? They're fucking terrified about dying, about getting the disease, about whatever it is that they're fearful of. And they've not done one lick of personal work. It's not their thing, okay? They're too caught up in survival or the of the world, because the world, as they see in lamestream media, they can't help it. This is what it is. This is life. So for them to unpack their fears based on that daily consumption and the absorption and the infusion of the NLP lamestream, the neuro-linguistic programming black magic from the lamestream, and its experts who've already proven themselves to be lying mofos. I mean, okay, these folks, I get it. They don't want to hear about alternative ideas. It's too frightening. They're in fight and flight. And in as much as I love them very much and I want to wake them up, honestly, it's not my fucking job. It's not happening for them, okay? The more I push, the more they push back. It's not up to me. I got to let them go with love, without making them wrong, without making me wrong and upset, as we are all entitled, whether we know of free will or not, to hold different opinions and ideas simultaneously. It happens. It's meant to be like that. I also understand that when folks are enmeshed and inundated and hammered on and on and on and on with fear and terror, they will fucking turn on you. So the best thing to do is step back. Step away from the vehicle, move along, nothing to see here, and beam them love. There's no sense in arguing or persisting with your view, because this is actually, it's counterproductive to healing the divide and conquer, because you are just allowing yourself to be a fucking tool for the NSP predators, the narcissists, sociopaths, psychopathic, demonic, gobbling, global elite predators who want us to fight each other. They are banking on us to hate on each other. Get it? This great awakening is the perfect fucking cover to turn the screws, ever so tighter, into every bit, every facet, every opportunity of their divide and conquer agendas to fuel the great divide and anchor in, concretize more 3D, 4D, fake 5D. He said, she said, they said, we said. Do not fall for it. Don't fall for it. I know it's fucking hard. The struggle is real. I mean, I catch my own ass going there and getting caught up for a minute. But babies, my darlings, my loves, all we can do is pull back our projections. Pull back our projections off our friends, our families, our neighbors, our governments. Pull them back off of Donald J. Trump, the brown shirts, the order takers, the order followers, the fear mongers, the experts, the fucking liars, the demons, the whatever, and whoever the fuck else. We gotta pull our projections of blame, shame back to our own selves and do the great work for ourselves. And guess what? Something extraordinary happens. And so here we are. This video upload is scheduled to go public on Tuesday, May 12th, 2020. And many of the countries all around the world and the states in America are opening up, preparing to do so, or facing indefinite lockdown. And regardless of your opinion, you need to check yourselves. If you're that bothered, find out why. If you're that bothered by other people and other opinions, I want you to do the great work and find out why. Journal the fuck out of it, okay? Because there's a fear that you need to excavate that is blocking your access to your own authority and sovereignty if your authority and sovereignty are predicated on what other people are fucking doing, okay? Because that shit, that alignment, it starts with you, my love. So let's continue with more journaling and burning, shall we? Okay, so general directions, I'm going to have everything down in the description box. You're going to use 1 page of paper per heading. You're going to write down the title of each heading on the top of the sheet. Under each heading, you're going to write down everything that comes to mind, and you're going to write until you feel complete, even if you're repeating yourself, you know. I don't want you to censor. Don't second guess. Do not be concerned with grammar. No one's grading you. I'm not going to see it. No one gives a shit. So just let it flow in one word or phrases, sentences, stream of consciousness style. And you're going to fill a page or 2 or 3. Allow whatever unfolds. There's no right or wrong. And then you're going to move on to the next heading and repeat the same process. And once you've completed all of the square's polarities, there are 4 headings for each square polarity. With your right hand over your heart and your left hand on your belly, you're going to recite this blessing prayer, asking for the integration of all that you've written, because there's a back and forth kind of thing, okay? And we want to bring that back to center by integrating it. So this prayer, this invocation, Mother, Father, God, Essence, Great Spirit, all that is, I recognize these polarized states that exist in my mind and ego patterning. I offer them up and ask that they be merged into a place of oneness and clarity so that I may see more clearly who I really am and so that I may live my highest truth. I ask this with gratitude, knowing that my prayer has already been answered, and so it is. Okay, my love, set number 1, heading number 1, desire to be right. Heading number 2, fear of being right. Heading number 3, desire to not be right. Heading number 4, fear of not being right. Heading number 1, desire to be wrong. Okay, this is set number 2. Heading number 1, desire to be wrong. Heading number 2, fear of being wrong. Heading number 3, desire to not be wrong. Heading number 4, fear of not being wrong. Okay, set number 3, desire to know the truth. Okay, that's heading number 1, set number 3. Desire to know the truth. Heading number 2, fear of knowing the truth. Heading number 3, desire to not know the truth. Heading number 4, fear of not knowing the truth. Okay. Heading, set number 4. Okay. Desire to be loving. That's heading number 1. Heading number 2, fear of being loving. Heading number 3, desire to not be loving. Heading number 4, fear of not being loving. And here's a bonus, okay? This is set number 5, heading number 1, desire to see evil. Heading number 2, fear of seeing evil. Heading number 3, desire to not see evil. Heading number 4, fear of not seeing evil. All right, my loves, I will have all of those in the description box. Please remember to burn your journal pages when they are completed so that you can integrate these squares polarities thoroughly. You're excavating this it's back and forth thoroughly out of your brain, your mind, your body. It's being upchucked through your hands through writing onto the paper. Okay, so you need to burn those. Or if you're writing these in a journal book, burn them when you come to the end of the book. Okay, my loves, that's quick. That's my speech. Do give this video a thumbs up. Please comment about your experiences and share this with your communities, friends, family members, folks with whom you feel would benefit from this content, and your social media platforms. Please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell, selecting the all setting so that the YouTube will let you know when I upload. And if you find value, enjoy, and benefit from my work and my videos, won't you please consider supporting my work through a donation? My PayPal link is below, as is my contact information, as well as where you can email me with any questions. Do give me up to a couple of weeks to respond. You can also query about how to work with me one-on-one or train with me and learn direct from me how to become a force of cosmic nature to be reckoned with as a trauma-based mind control deactivator, my work of the last 3 decades. You can also find out how to receive a free download of the first edition of my book, Effed Wide Open, The Rude Awakening of the Heart-Based New Humanity, or support me directly by purchasing one of my books. The links are down below, along with my social media links so that you can connect with me. I thank you so much for your participation and focused attention. I really do appreciate it. Until next time, be the love that you are. Share your love. Be creative. Be kind, be gentle. Notice the beauty that already is you and already surrounds you, and give thanks and appreciation for that beauty within yourself and surrounding you. Here's to love, truth, and beauty. Mwah!